Hi everyone, my name is Madeline and this is the warm-up that I created to get ourselves ready for my gravity routine. It has an ab and a back focus as well as our shoulder upper body, but it does hit a little bit of everything. If you need to get yourself warm, I would start with some arches and contractions moving with the breath. My hands are right underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. I'm engaging that lower tummy, thinking the hip bones drawing together. My ribs are melting up into the spine. My shoulders are away from the ears. I'm pressing my fingers and my knuckles into the floor with soft elbows. I'm going to start extending my right leg and my left arm. We inhale to prepare. I extend. We can either keep that toe on the floor or you can float it up. I'm going to open up the leg and the arm. I close it and then I bring it back down. I'm going with the opposite. Inhale, we exhale, left leg, right arm to open and close to bring it back. We keep that going, swapping each side. Extend to open up and close, bringing it in again and extend. Right arm, left leg, opening up, closing and in. Beautiful. Keep that going, extending out. Every time we come back to our 4-point kneeling, it's a chance for us to reset, thinking ribs melted, shoulders back, and extend to open up and close. Good. Bringing it in, we're going to go one more time each side. Extend, soft elbow, shoulders away from the ears. Close. Bring it in. Last one, long neck. And open, inhale, and close, exhale, inhale, coming back, beautiful. And I'm gonna come out into our plank, or you can come down to your knees. We're gonna lower in 8 counts, keeping the elbows back, shoulders away from the ears, inhale, exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5. The chest is the first thing to hit the ground, gorgeous. My hands are going to go onto my my forehead is going to go onto my hands. So my hands are stacked, forehead stacked on top. And I'm going to extend that right leg out. I inhale to prepare. I'm stretching the knee, I'm pointing the toe, and I exhale to extend, really moving from the glute, nice and slow. We're going to do 4 of these, extending back and lowering down. Good. Stretching the knee, pointing the toe, we lift. And lower. One more like that, lifting up. Good. And we lower. Now we're going to speed it up. Same leg. We go up and down and up. Stretch the knee and up, down, up, down. 4 more like that. Point the toe. Good. Last 2 and up. Holding at the top. Stretch the knee with the glute. I pulse up 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. Take a little moment, have a little shake in your hips, release that. I inhale to prepare, stretching that left knee. Exhale, extending out. Inhale, bringing it down. This is nice and slow. Stretch the knee, exhale, extending to lower. Moving with the breath always, keeping that core engaged, lower tummy, ribs melted, shoulders are still away from the ears. My center is set. And last one, we're going to go 8 quicker. We go up and down. Stretch the knee up and down. Point the toe up and down, up. Good. 4 more like that. 4. Breathing still. Good. Last 2. And we're going to hold at the top. We hold and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, take a little moment, have a little wiggle, shaking those glutes out. Beautiful. All right. My hands are going to come underneath my shoulders. I'm going to squeeze the glutes, keep the tops of the feet on the floor. I inhale to prepare, exhale, shoulders roll away, back and away from the ears. My hands lift, my chest lifts, nice and wide, squeezing those glutes, still tops of the feet on the floor. I'm trying to get squeezing up 1 more inch and lowering down. Hands stacked, forehead on the floor. Allow each of your muscles to relax and breathe. Beautiful. And I'm going to come back, hands underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet stay on the floor, squeeze the glutes. I inhale, exhale, lifting the hands, lifting the chest, lifting the head up, shoulders away from the ears, elbows back, squeezing glutes, tops of the feet on the floor, breathing still. Shining that chest, can we lift one more inch and lower. Hands stacked, forehead on top, have a little wiggle. Breathe, beautiful. Now this time my hands are going to go underneath of my armpits, so slightly lower than they were before. Tops of the feet on the floor, squeeze the glutes, same thing, inhale. We exhale using the hands, shoulders back, lifting up, thinking of pulling my chest forward. Squeeze those glutes, shoulders back, elbows back, breathing still. Beautiful. Can we see where we can hold without our hands? And lowering down. Gorgeous. I'm going to push back into our child's pose. Taking a moment here. Good. And tucking the toes under. I stretch the knees, keeping the chest to the thighs. Let the head relax, give it a shake no, a nod yes. Bending the knees. And we stretch, taking a moment, bend one knee and then the other. Swapping. Shoulders away from the ears. And coming to our plank position. Beautiful. Now we are going to come onto our side planks. You can do it with our both feet up, but it is very challenging. I'm going to bring my bottom knee down, keeping the waist lifted, the shoulder lifted, my hands either on my hips or stretched up. This top leg is going to come up into a retire and lower down. Beautiful. And up into a retire and lower down. Good. Shoulders back. Shoulders should be stacked on top of the wrist. And lower. Lower tummy's engaged. We hold at the top. This time I'm going to open and close. And open and close. Two more like that and close. Last one. Open and close. Good. Bringing it down. And you can just switch straight to the other side if you would like. I'm going to just reset for a moment here. Hands underneath the shoulder. My knee is dropped. Hips are lifted. Extending that top leg. I bring it up to retire. And lower. Ribs melted. Shoulders back. Up. Breathing and lower. Beautiful. Keep it going. And lower. Last one. Here we go. Up to our retire. Holding there at the top. Opening the knee to close and open. Close, ribs melted, open. Soft elbow and open. Good, extending to come here and back into our down dog. If you need to go through child's pose, you can. Take a little moment here, wiggling it out. Looking up towards our hands, stepping forward, or you can hop if you do that regularly to roll up through the spine. Beautiful. All right. So, standing. You can grab a quick drink if you'd like. Feet right together, 10 toes lift to open up nice and wide onto the floor. Hands on the hips, lower tummy is set, ribs are melted, shoulders back. I'm going to use my right leg. But whichever leg you are using, the opposite supporting leg is lifting up. I'm finding that to come up to our retire, to lower down, finding a smooth transition, lowering the heel. Coming back up, one more just like that, nice and slow. Finding that supporting leg to lift. Breathing down to lower. Now we're gonna do that one more time, holding at the top of our retire, bringing the knee up and forward. That hip is down, and I'm gonna pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center is set. I go through retire, back into our warrior 3, airplane, whatever you wanna call it. My right hip is down, and I come back up through retire. Planting that supporting toe, ribs melted, shoulders back, wide chest, and I'm breathing. It's a soft supporting knee. So I'm not fully pulled up, but I'm also not fully bent. Extending back, breathe. keeping those hips square. And we're gonna do one more like that. Good, breathe. And coming back up and through with control, we lower and lower, shake it out. All right, other side. So same thing, toes nice and wide. Finding that supporting leg through our demi point, lower tummy set, lifting up the foot to our retire, coming back down. This is just our chance, finding that supporting leg, finding our center, and finding ease within the movement. Shoulder back, breathe, down, good. Now, this time we're holding at the top of our retire. I'm gonna lift that knee up, keeping that hip down, hips are square, we pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe, going through our retire and back. You might find one leg better than the other, that's okay. We observe with kindness and doing our best. Planting that big toe on the supporting leg, left hip is down. Lower tummy, I come through. Wow, we're gonna do 2 more like that. Breathe. Good. And coming up and through. Woo, and one more time. Exhaling and we come back through our retire to lower with control and down. I've got one more exercise for us today. You're gonna love me or hate me for it. Now, just watch me once. I'm gonna go back into my lunge. Now, keeping as low as possible, I reach my arms forward, we're diving. I'm bringing my hips up and over my hands to clip the heels, to push, and we go back, whoop, with the other leg, to go through and click, to come back and keep doing it like that. We're just gonna do 4 on each side, okay? So, breathe. It's important. Finding our feet, the shoulders back, we extend back. Diving through to come up and click. Trying to get those knees stretched back. Good, diving up and through and click. There we go. Breathe. And up and through. Yes. Getting those hips stacked as much as we can on top of the shoulders, hands. Good, halfway through. Tuck that tailbone and through. Good, let's go, we got this. Breathe through it and up. One more, just like that. And up. Good, last one. And we do it here, rolling up slow. And shaking it out. All right. Well done, y'all. Grab a drink. You did it, and hopefully you're feeling centered and set, ready for whatever we've got going next. Love you, bye.